Yo guys, Features Gaming here. Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we are back for Into the Train Sim World 3 driving route, and today we are going to be doing a journey from Brighton to Haywards Heath, and then I am then going to quit the journey or complete the journey and then go on to a service that goes from Haywards Heath to London Victoria, because that is the journey that we are doing. We are doing from Brighton to London Victoria very early in the morning. It's 5:17 in the morning, and we're going to be doing it in a Southern Class 377 in a special livery, which I will show. And the reason why I'm doing this journey is because apparently you have to couple up to another 4-car formation at Haywards Heath, and then obviously that's when this service ends, and then we'll go ahead and do the route from Haywards Heath to London Victoria, so we can kind of, do the entire journey. And I don't know why there isn't a service that literally does this and it couples on and then you continue. I find it very weird. But anyway, let's hit get started, and we will go ahead and unlock the doors. So, well, firstly, we need to turn everything on. I'll go ahead and unlock the doors while we do that. So let's put this onto night running. There we go. This is actually on, isn't it? Yeah. I actually cannot hear it that well. AWS and no, not that one. That one. And we will go ahead and put this into forward as well. So we're doing it in a Waterline livery, as you can see. It's been a while since I've done a Waterline livery, so I just decided why not do a Waterline livery. So that is what we're going to be doing this in. So let's go ahead and close the doors. And Train Sim has had an update. So when I click T, this is very different. It's a lot more like condensed, with it being able to show even more information. So we're going to be going from here to Haywards Heath. We need to approach obviously Haywards Heath, and then when we need to load up the passengers and then couple onto a formation and then load passengers again, and then that's when I'll finish the journey and then go on to the next route. It's all very weird, and I think in this video as well, depending how long Haywards Heath away is, I will go ahead and cut out the driving like I did in the last video, because I found the last video actually quite enjoyable, to be fair. Me being able to just do the journey and then just cut it all out on the video. I actually thought it worked quite well, so that is what we are going to do. But for now, we are just going to wait for all of this to finish, and then we can continue our journey. The reason how I knew about this is because someone commented it on one of my recent videos. I can't remember which video it was. I think it was the first time I did the old Stepford Connect journey. Someone commented it on it saying this is what you have to do in order to do the coupling thing. So I managed to do that, so thank you to whoever suggested it, and I'm going to do that today. So let's go ahead and start our journey. I can barely hear my game sound, and it's on max because sometimes my ears just go very weird. They get like sort of blocked, and then I can't hear anything practically out of them, and that is today. Normally I can hear the game sound completely fine, but today, yeah, it's gone a bit weird. Oh, that was actually 15 going into the siding. We are not going into the siding. But yeah, it's very, very dark. So just like always, or not just as always, but obviously from today, I'm going to cut out the journey of me going to Haywards Heath. So I'll see you guys once I'm over at Haywards Heath, once we get up to 40. Okay, so you join me about 2.2 miles away from the approach thing, and we're starting to get a few red signals. So I decided to cut back in the video to now. We're all right now. We did have a red signal just up ahead, but it's changed to yellow. So I think that we are following another service, which is a little bit annoying, but it should hopefully still be some time where we do have some issues. So I should probably start slowing down, actually. Brake. I mean, it is going to red and then yellow, so I think that we are following a service, so it shouldn't be too bad. But I don't want to go full speed if we are, if we are following a service. So I have to keep braking and then accelerating, braking, accelerating. So, see, now I started to brake because I was getting close to the signal, and now it's already changed back to yellow. So, I don't know what service the train in front is doing. I mean, I don't know if they're going to be stopping at all stations towards Haywards Heath, or if they were just recovering from a stop and they're actually going to go quite quickly now. I guess we will see. See, we're just getting reds, in a couple of 100 yards, and that's where we're going. So we should probably start braking now, actually. Even though it's just gone to yellow, actually. So let's go ahead and go into Haywards Heath. Plus, we should probably start braking anyway. Well, I don't know where the entrance of Haywards Heath, the actual station, is. This is just the approach, not the actual station. I don't actually know where the approach thing is. So we're just going to go through here. It is a yellow up ahead. Haywards Heath platform 4. That's where we need to stop. And that's in about a mile. But we do have that red up ahead. So I do need to be mindful of that. But I don't know if that's going to change or if that's going to stay. If it is the one that's just outside Haywards Heath, which I don't think it is, we will have to contact the signaller to change that. But at the moment, the signal ahead that usually does change is now on a red. So we are going to have to bring it to a stop, I think. We are early, we're supposed to be stopping there at 5:35 and it's 5:29, so, or 5:30 now, so we're like 5 minutes early. So we just do need to be mindful of that. I'm going to cruise it to towards the signal, so then hopefully by the time I get to the signal or the signal changes, maybe hold back a little bit, and then if I can then just zoom it off. But I don't think that this one has any intention of changing anytime soon, which is a bit unfortunate, but it has to be done. The icon's different as well. Usually it's just like a, like an exclamation mark, but it isn't. Right. I am going to contact the signaller because I think that it is the one. Okay, no, it isn't. Right, well, I have to stay here then. And wait for the signal to change. I guess I'll cut in the video until that happens. Okay, so the signal's just changed to green. Don't know why it went from red to green, though. That's a bit weird, but at least we can now enter Haywards Heath. And be able to couple onto this next train, as I think that's what we need to do. Apparently we need to stop in location, load the passengers, then couple up to the formation, then load passengers again. Surely you would couple up to the train, then load the passengers, surely. I don't know. But we will just enter Haywards Heath right now. Seems like it does want us to stop there, so it should be fairly straightforward. We're going to be going on to platform 4. Start braking a bit more. And this 377 is in the Southwest livery. Wow. When I obviously do the route down to Brighton, it will be... I'll magically change it to a Waterline train. Don't you worry. I will magically change it. So just entering once again. Need to make sure that we stop the train. Ready to load the passengers. There we go. Load the passengers. So yeah, this is going to then continue the service. So while we wait, I'm going to go ahead and set up these trains ready to couple up by opening these doors and just setting them all up. Well, that door will be closed. That is already done on the other side. So we should be good to couple once we are ready to. I think we'll actually sit down here ready to close the door. So, well, I assume we have to close the doors. I just realised it's actually 10 seconds. We're going to be, you know, doing it again anyway, though. Right, so let's couple up now, shall we? Oh, man. We're doing this, and this is like an actual in-service train. Like, I think there's even passengers that have even already boarded that train, but, here we go. Have to couple onto the formation. Come on. There we go. I think we've coupled on. Have we? Okay, there we go. So now we can get stuck in the door. Don't want to do that. Now we can unlock the doors. Change that. And we'll go out. And that should give us the breakdown there. Right. And now by the magic of editing, we'll go down in this breakthrough. Stopping actually like that. With all of that. Come on. Yeah. Come on. And by the beauty of editing, we are now in the Waterline train that's at the front now. Magically changed it. How did I do that? Well, it's pretty obvious, to be fair. I edited it. Right, anyway, let's go ahead and turn these lights on to night running. We'll also go ahead and turn on the AWS and DSD. Clear that. And we're ready to go now. So, what livery is it chosen for us at the rear? I think it's actually gone with the Waterline livery at the rear as well. Come on, out my way. It has indeed. Where's the split, though? Here's the split. So, as you can see... We changed it, but it doesn't really do anything here. Pretty sure this is how we left it. Well, we didn't actually do any of this, so let's go ahead and do that. Just so if people want to, they can walk between the the two carriages with ease. And we'll run back down to our place of work. So we just need to be very quick. I mean, don't really need to be quick, as we have still a bit of time to spare. So we'll go ahead and close this door. This door really should be shut. Well, you can just shut it, Fetch. So yeah, there you go. Well, we've now got our place of work now. Then we are now here, ready to go, and yeah. Versus in forward, ready to go. We are ready to go when we can. We're supposed to wait for another few seconds before we can shut the doors, ready to depart. So, obviously, once again on this journey, we'll do the cutting and stuff like that as the first bit. So, let's go ahead and close the doors. And we'll get going. 11 miles until Gatwick Airport. After Gatwick Airport, we'll be stopping at East Croydon, Clapham Junction, London, and then finally London Victoria. So I will get over to Gatwick Airport and I'll see you guys on approach. So we are now approaching Gatwick Airport. We're about 1.7 miles away, so the journey's been pretty much straightforward. We just got up to 90 and we pretty much just stayed there. We did have a dip down to 40 though, so I did that. We had a dip down to 80, sorry. Why did I say 40? We had a dip down to 80. I noticed it quite late, so there was a bit of a heavy break there, but it's fine. And now we are just approaching Gatwick Airport, so I think since we're a mile out and we're going quite quickly, we'll put on, we'll start to apply the brakes. As we are approaching, we might actually apply some brake too, if I'm going to be completely honest. As we are not really slowing down as quickly as I would have hoped. There seems to be an airlink on the left there. And a GWR and a Gatwick Express train. Makes perfect sense. That's pretty much all of the 377 liveries I have downloaded in one. But we're just going to stop here, Gatwick Airport. Obviously with the new icon. Oh, no, I did not want to apply emergency. Oops. I do it all the time. I keep pressing the wrong button. I keep thinking, you know, I keep meaning to press, you know, like... Okay, why can't we go? There we go. I keep meaning to press to go up, and I keep forgetting the buttons. I know it's simple. A is going up, or like going up the power. D is putting on the brakes. I know that. It's just sometimes I get a bit confused. Oh well. We had time to spare anyway, so didn't really lose time. But do I like these new icons? Gonna take a bit of getting used to, for sure. And I think eventually we will come to like them, or we'll come to know them a bit more. That was a bit of an overshoot, I know that. Because they actually told us to stop here, and I stopped, like, here. Yeah, I do need to learn that. I do need to learn the braking thing a bit more. Obviously, the planes are starting to come in quite early as well. They will obviously be on that side of the thing. We could probably go ahead and do some plane spotting for 3 minutes while we are waiting. Seems like that train's going. I'll race it. If I have people in the way. Well, I've lost that race. We could go ahead and do some plane spotting here. Under the bridge. We could probably actually get on that bridge. Actually, I don't think we can, actually. Right, here it is. Yay. We got a plane in the video. We'll wait for the next one. Come on, planes, where are they? I want to see the planes. We finished loading up, but obviously we need to wait for it to... obviously, we need to wait for our departure time. One more train, or one more plane, and then I'll go back to the train. Come on. One more plane. I can hear it. Thanks for messing up that. Well, we did get it, and I think with that prompt we will swiftly head back to the train. As yeah, I do not want that prompt to come up again. Plus, we're going to be departing in about a minute, so that would literally be one final plane as we're supposed to depart. So Though I do hear another one coming, actually. We could do this. And then sort of try and look this way. Actually, could we like... No, we can't do that. What about go to the back of the train like this? What's the what's the limit? That doesn't really get you nowhere, does it? How far this way can we go? Oh, we can literally go here. Well, we'll lock the doors. And we'll watch another plane. As we're departing, hopefully. No? That's literally one coming in as well right now. Alright then, fair enough. Right, 15 miles to East Croydon. Once again, I'll shut up, get over there, and cut back in the video when we are on approach once again. Okay, so we are about 2 miles away now from East Croydon, so we've got a 60-mile-an-hour speed limit in about 0.7 miles, so we're going to start applying brake one applications, so by the time we get to that 60 we should be slowed down enough, or quite close at least. So we're going to just hold this in, or hold in this brake one application till we get to 60, and then it's just a matter of time before when we start when we start picking our, you know, sort of breaking point for East Croydon. So there we go, we're at 60. We'll put in brake one just to make sure that we are going to be there. Did we just go through a tree? Just then. It looked like we went through a tree. We're just going to keep going. We actually need to brake a bit more because there's a 45 incoming now, so we will slow down for that as well. That's only like 10 miles off, or 10 miles off that I aim to enter the station at, so there we go, we've slowed down for that as well. We are going on to platform 1. Yeah, let's try and not push the emergency brake this time, shall we? Oh, there's a 30. Didn't see that. That's where you got to be paying attention, Fetch. Right, where do we need to stop? There it is. Let's try and get this one a bit more accurate than Gatwick. Would be quite nice. Oh, never mind. Again, it's that thing again. It's that thing of the AMD. Which one is it? I don't know. When am I ever gonna learn? When am I actually just gonna remember? You know, like, oh, it's that one, that one, that one. I always get confused.
Please have your tickets ready for inspection.
There's a 375 there. First class livery, or the first class thing of the normal livery that they get signed. I'll be departing in about a minute, so we've got some time to kill. Looks like this is first class. I don't know why they put stickers on the wall for first class. Doesn't make sense. In my opinion, it just disrupts the view a little bit. You know, when you're here, you know, you got nothing to block your view. You know, you can see everything everywhere. I mean, I know a sticker is very small, but then again, you know, like I want that, you know, I just want that extra bit, you know, that's blocked off, you know. If we can, you know, converting this seat, you know, take this in, yeah, and then we just go sit in this seat, you know, there's actually quite a bit you do miss. In my opinion. There's two 377s pulling into East Croydon, one with the normal southern livery and then another one with the Waterline livery. We should probably actually get ready to get started. Right, there we go. Now we go up to, I'm going to guess, another 90. Seems to be the speed limit on most of these lines. And before we start the 6.9 mile journey down to Clapham Junction, so just like before, once again, I will go ahead until we get to the approach to Clapham Junction, so I'll see you guys then. So we are now approaching Clapham Junction, 2 miles out, 1.9 to go, as you can see. I really hope that, you know, like this cutting down of the journey is actually worth it, because obviously as I'm recording this video, you guys haven't seen the first cut down version, so I actually don't know what the reaction of that video was. So I could be doing all of this more editing when, you know, you guys might not even be wanting it. I mean, to me, it makes sense to, you know, like do these routes and cut them, you know, cut out the journey. But obviously that could obviously remove a bit of the relaxation of these videos, because some people do just like to come in and watch the driving. And I don't know if cutting out that is too much, you know, cutting out of the journey and stuff. So as I said, I don't know what it is. To go off the one that I like, I'll probably be cutting out the journeys, and then just seeing your reaction when that comes out, and see if it is a mostly positive vibe on that or a mostly negative vibe. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But I think until then, I will probably just keep cutting up the journeys, because it makes it easier for me to see, or like to, well, mainly for me to view. And it just, in my mind, it just makes sense. But obviously, do let me know. Anyway, we should probably start braking. We probably should start braking in a bit earlier, actually, because we are now approaching Clapham Junction. And it seems like it's just started to rain as well. Delightful. You know, like, oh, I was actually thinking when we were driving if we're going to get any rain today. Well, the game's just proven me wrong. Doesn't actually seem to be quite light rain either. You know, it seems to be quite, probably like medium. I hope it ain't going to be a thunderstorm. Alright, there we go. Probably put this onto slow then. Why is it just started raining? Yeah, that should keep it. That should keep it dry. We are here actually quite early as well. We're not supposed to be here for like another 4 minutes. Or 3 minutes. Another Southern Class 377 coming in there. I'm going to guess that is from London Victoria, which is actually going to be our next station. Now, when we did this last time, it wasn't a whole, like, long time to Victoria, but it was quite a while, so I will probably cut it out this time. Because last time I did it... Oh, it is actually like lightning and thunder. I can't actually get in. I need to climb up here. Yep, just make my way around. I'll probably put this on to fast then. Thundering and lightning at 6 AM in London, or near London. I'm actually getting 30 FPS now. There we go, it's going back up slightly. 46. What was I saying? Yeah, I'll probably cut out the journey to Victoria. I know it's not a long, you know, a super long journey, but we will probably cut it out because I've been recording for over an hour now. I don't know how long the video is going to be, obviously, when I cut out all of the journey. I assume probably about half an hour, so probably just to speed things up and not add like an extra 10 minutes or whatnot onto the video. I will probably just cut it out. But we do need to wait here for another 2 minutes, or another minute now. Ready for this to finish. So, guess I'll just go ahead in the video until we can actually close the doors. Alright, so let's close the doors. And let's get going. So we can only go probably a 3 power. Because we don't really want to get in any wheel slip. I suppose we can go 4, but no, we get a bit of wheel slip. So, yeah, I think 3 power when you're just pulling out is probably the sweet spot. And when you get to probably about 25, then you can probably apply power 4. Yeah, see, we don't get any wheel slip now, so that's good. The 2.2 miles until Victoria. I mean, hit and miss, really. Do we speed that up or do we not? I really don't know. We'll cut out probably just 1 mile. I'll see you guys in a mile, you know, when we're actually on approach and actually have to think about braking. So I'll see you guys then. And now with a mile to go, we should now probably start thinking about, well, not really right now, but you know what I mean. You know, the approach. So we do go down to a 40 soon, so I will probably, you know, let brake 1 do that. We'll just grab down, or we'll just go down to 40. There we go, and then we'll just hold it there. I mean, we don't really have any way of holding it, it's just maintaining it, really. We have a couple of signals. At least we aren't getting that red signal like we had a few episodes ago. Actually, I think it was yesterday, you know, last episode, actually, anyway, that we did on Train Sim. So thankfully we haven't got that again. I did just drop down to 30 FPS in the rain going into Victoria, and I don't know if it's because that I turned motion blur off that I'm now getting a strange bit of frame rate. I mean, oh, 20. I mean, the frames were going, obviously, they were sometimes off even with motion blur on, and I don't know if it was that it was because of, you know, if it was because I had motion blur on, or if it was because of my system. I really don't know. But the good thing is that we can turn the wipers off now because we don't have any rain now, so, and we don't have that noise either. Yeah, that was a bit that was very weird to listen to when I was traveling down the line. It was just, no, just make this stop. Honestly, it may look cool driving in the rain, but when you're driving for like an hour with that noise, that's gotta be, you know, like, I just don't know. In my mind, that just does not sound like fun at all. Anyway, here we are. Open the doors. Did I not shut my door? That's probably... When did I even have that open? I don't even know when I even had that open. Oh my. That's probably why it sounded so weird, because I had my door open. Oh well. At least we got that sorted. But that was in the past. So here we go. Here is a breakdown of my thing. Look at that. Clapham Junction, 0.1 yards. It's not as good as the 0.064 yards I got when I played once in my free time. But there you go. That is the breakdown of this part of the journey. Obviously, we did the first one where we had to, you know, couple onto the double unit and stuff like that. But apart from that, that is going to be it for there. As you can see, there's all of the stopping distances of all of the stops that we did. That was the emergency brake thing there. You can see the difference in braking there between there. You know, that's a lot more of a sudden thing. Obviously, level 38 now on profile, level 9 on London commuter, and also level 12 on or driving this train. Time taken 47 minutes, distance driven 37.89 miles, and obviously distance walked about a mile. But that's going to be it for today's video, so I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to drop a like on it. That would be awesome, and thank you very much. Also, make sure to subscribe as well if you haven't done so already. And I will see you guys in the next video or stream. But until then, take care and peace out.